Marta, what's up?
Hi, I'm just here waiting for the bus.
I heard she's the owner of the studio and she comes from the office in Australia.
I've heard the same. Anna told me that she's a little bit demanding.
Yeah, I'm concerned about her reaction. I don't know if she's going to like it or not.
Well, we have tried. Let's just talk about something else. How was your weekend? Did you work the Daily Architect Around the World program?
Yes, of course. Meanwhile, if you want, we can watch it now until she comes.
Okay.
Good morning, welcome to Architects Around the World. We are here in Los Angeles with Rosa. Rosa, hi, what brought you here?
Well, I was looking for new job opportunities and finally I ended up here in a smaller studio of architecture.
For how long have you been here living?
Oh, for many years. I arrived like 15 years ago.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Where are you taking us today?
To my favorite building called the Release Learning Center. This outstanding building was designed by the Sana Studio and it is a library for university students. The main objective was to create a lucrative space with a wide range of services such as libraries, social spaces, spaces to study, information gathering, restaurants, cafes, and an awesome outdoors like you can see.
I have never seen a building like that.
Yeah, it is striking. From here you can see the gentle slopes that create a floor and the ceiling. This movement allows people to walk beneath the building, creating interesting spaces with light and shadows. The footprint is half the shape of a square, which is crossed by circular patios, and all the building is covered by a glazed facade. Do you want to go inside?
Yes, of course.
The Rhodes Learning Center has a reticle of thin iron pillars which supported the floor and the ceiling painted in white. This light structure defines fluid areas. As you can see, are spaces open and very illuminated due to the circular patios and the glazed facade.
I like it, it has a very good atmosphere.
Yes, it is a very comfortable building. The idea was to create an experiential building with dynamic social spaces to nurture a culture of openness and innovation. Hope you enjoy the visit. You can come whenever you want.
Thank you very much for your time. Now we are going to connect with Hannah in New York. Thank you, Vanessa. Now we are here in New York with Alicia. Hello, Alicia. What brought you here?
Well, I came here just to work for a few months, but I found love and decided to stay for longer.
Wow, what a beautiful story. When did it happen?
Well, a long time ago, when I was a young student.
Well, let's see the building. Where are you taking us today?
Somewhere that holds a very special place in my heart.
Why is that?
Because here's where my husband proposed to me. This is the Guggenheim of New York, which is currently a museum of modern and contemporary art. From here you can appreciate the two volumes that make up the building. The main body has a conoidal shape with a concrete facade and horizontal opening. The second volume has the shape of a cylinder cut by a rectangle. Both volumes are joined by a platform that also serves as a terrace.
Wow, it seems like a very complicated design.
Yes, it is. A curious fact is that you access the building through a lift that sets visitors at the top of the building. The path continues to a spiral ramp where the artworks are displayed. There are 5 different levels with rooms for further space for exhibitions. The interior is a very open space, filled with light by a cenital skylight. Finally, I love this building because it joins art and architecture in the same place.
Thank you for your time, Alicia.
It was a pleasure.
Me too. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. Today we are here in Madrid with Mary.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi Mary, what brought you here?
Well, I came here 7 years ago to study architecture in an Erasmus internship in Universidad Politécnica de Madrid, and I fell in love with the city and decided to stay.
Where are you taking us today?
Well, I currently work in a small architecture studio, and I also collaborate in fashion shows. So I have brought you to Museo de Traje de Madrid, where I sometimes work.
When did you start being so interested in fashion?
Well, when I first came to Madrid to study, as my university was next to el Museo del Traje de Madrid, so I came to see some fashion shows.
Wow, so you are very passionate about fashion. So,
The building won a national award in 1969. The main idea was to create an open space surrounded by columns in a U-form. This building creates a continuous space between the outdoor spaces and indoor spaces. The first floor contains a multifunctional and flexible space for the exhibitions, and this horizontal volume contrasts with the tower that contains the offices.
can I ask something?
Sure.
What about the facade? I can see that there are different colors, like a rainbow.
Yeah, the facade is composed of metal sheets, and the effect that happens is called iridescence, where you can see many bright colors that seem to keep changing while you move.
That's amazing. I have never seen that effect. Thank you very much for your time. We hope that you have enjoyed the program, but unfortunately this comes to an end. Tomorrow we will come, but not better because it is impossible. Now we are going to see a preview of tomorrow's episode. Now where we are going to visit some of the Norman Foster's most important buildings, such as Sainsbury Center from Visual Arts, Chateau Margaux, Norton Museum of Arts, Edward Evans Hall, Hokkien Banto, and Apple Visual Center. Thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow.
Highly flexible opening closure is shaped by one making process and includes a research and a development center.
The new entrance is signaled by the 3 new double-height pavilions, which mediate between the low-rise galleries and the 3-story Nestle wing.
The Green Center is much more than a conventional gallery where the emphasis is on art. Instead, it integrates a number of related activities within a single life-filled space.
A flexible semicircular event space projects from the second floor in a wide, curved terrace facing the landscape to the east.
The scheme brings together highly efficient, flexible office buildings, animated around by restaurants, shops, and a range of new civic areas.
Nestled within a carefully planted olive grove, an exceptionally transparent envelope sits below a floating carbon fiber roof.
This is here.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Please have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Violeta Gonzalo from Australia's office. As you have been told, the client's desire is to create a tall multifunctional building and efficient in Venice context. So, what about if you start explaining to me the proposal that you have been prepared, and then we can see what changes can we make to adapt to the new requirements.
This project is located in the Giardini, inside a mass of trees and facing the water. It is set back from the pedestrian concourse, which creates a striking arrival sequence between the trees. It has a circle footprint with a diameter of 8 meters. The 52-tall building is composed by 10 floors and it has varying heights. This building is supported by a lightweight steel structure covered by plants. These plants provide a changing facade composed by evergreen and deciduous plants.
The building has a public entrance at street level from where a stairway is located around the glazed lift inside a cylinder covered by plants. The next 4 levels are houses where the privacy is given by the trees that surround the building. The next 4 levels are semi-private spaces which include a chill-out zone, a terrace and a 2-story library. The next 2 levels are the public ones, which includes a restaurant and a rooftop. The rooftop is up to 52 meters tall, so you have uninterrupted views from Venice canals and islands. You also have an overall view of the Giardini and its pavilions.
My impression is that you have done a highly accurate proposal according to the client's wish. However, I would like to ask some questions about several concepts that were not clear to me. About the new changes, what are your thoughts in the new way to include them?
I would say we could add 2 additional floors to support the sports center and the gallery. We would have to increase the building height in 6 meters.
Can I add something here? Okay, so it is not allowed to increase the building height. However, we can, for example, move the chill-out zone to the terrace and put the sports center there.
I have no doubt that that is a great idea, and also we could talk to the client and ask her if we could remove one use and place there the gallery.
I approve of it. I will call her and talk about the new changes. What about the structure?
It consists in a lightweight steel structure which support circle floors with varying heights.
It reminds me of one of Toyotito's building in Sendai. It is composed by 7 floors and it is supported by several structures like the one that you have proposed, but more slender.
You have a point there. We took that building as a reference, but our structure is thicker as the diameter of our floors is bigger.
I approve of it. I will call the client and talk about the new changes. What about the light? How does the light enter inside the building?
As the structure is covered by evergreen and deciduous plants, the light enters between them.
It creates a distinct combination of lights and shadows, and it changes every season because of the deciduous plants.
I have no objection. We have finished here. You should do a double check and I will call the client to inform about the new changes.
Thank you for your time and consideration.
It was a pleasure having you today.
You too. We will keep in touch.
Oof, it's already done.
Yeah, it went well. We can finally sleep.